Let's go to the Bruno Mars, the main entree, Silk Sonic. You all know that I'm excited about it. I made this loop. So let's follow the chord changes on the lead sheet while we listen. Leave the door open, the violin version. F major 9, G over F, E minor 7, A minor, F major. We're just in the key of C major here the whole time. G over F, E minor 7, A minor. We're going to the bridge. This is measure 13. E flat major 7 goes to A flat major 9. G sus. Open. Leave the door open, baby. F major 7. F over G. That's it. That's 3 loops. So we actually start at measure 5, and then the loop's just going to go over and over and over again. Let's just start with the bass line. So the bass line, the rhythm is boom, 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 boom. Let's just do that. Ready, go. F. You do it with the bow or pits. G over F, E, then A minor. Now we're going on E flat major, A flat. Let's actually walk down. Back to the top. Bar 5. Try to play those pads if you can. F major 9. G over F. That's just a G triad over F in the bass. E minor 7. And just stay on A minor here. E flat major 7. A flat major 7. Modulation. Back to C major. Well, we play over A7 flat 9. Anytime you see a dominant 7 with a flat 9, this is just for advanced players that want to know. What you can do is there's a trick. You're just going to start on the flat 9, which is B flat, and you're going to play fully diminished 7. Or you can start on the 3rd, it doesn't matter. So A7 flat 9, we actually don't even worry about the A. We just play the diminished 7th chord. Right? So either from C sharp, you play fully diminished 7, or you can think of it from the flat 9, the flat 2, which is B flat, fully diminished 7. It wants to resolve to D minor, but there's a deceptive cadence because we come right back to F major. All right, so let me talk about the key signatures. We're in the key of C major the whole time except when we have a modulation. But when you're in C major, probably the safest thing is just what we did on backup and push, which is written for you this time. And it's given to you in tab. And look, we also gave you the modulation Yeah, so I guess the C minor, E flat major pentatonic, you can use that when we go to the modulation. So just to be clear, throughout the whole song, you can either use A minor pentatonic, C major scale, right? Either one, your C major scale or your A minor pentatonic scale. You can go in between either of those. Or when we modulate, then you can use the E flat major scale or the E flat major pentatonic, also known as the C minor pentatonic. And I gave you cheat sheets. I'm just going to see if I can just model what the melodic improvisation might look like on this song. Of course, I still want you to just work on playing arpeggios and stuff like that, but I'm just going to give some of that melodic improvisation first. So I'm in A minor pentatonic. I go to E flat major. Then we modulate back to C major. I played that fully diminished seventh chord the last time. One of the things, actually, I'm going to qualify what I said because this is a perfect example where actually playing just that scale discriminately does not actually work as well because of the fact that you have these really strongly identified triads, like this F major. It really has a sound, and then the next chord, it's very specific to those chord tones, actually. I'm going to take back what I said. And I'm going to show you again what I mean, because I'm going to land on these chord tones. F major 7. G. E minor 7. You got it. I'll talk you through it. Bar 5. Ready, go. I'm just going to let this loop. We're just going to repeat this section. So it's the same thing, 4 bars. F major, 7, G over F, E minor 7, A minor. Just repeating over and over, bars 5 through 8. Here's a cheat way to think about this. Think about F major 9 as being an A minor triad, an A minor triad. And then think about the next 2 bars as being a G major triad. And then the 4th bar being an A minor triad. Then all you have to think about is an A minor triad and a G major triad, which is actually exactly what we're going to do in Swallowtail. It's exactly the same. I'm going to show you. A minor triad. G major, staying on G major, back to A minor. Same thing, A minor. G, still on G, back to A minor. Try that, ready, go. A minor triad. G major triad. Stay on a G major triad. Go back to an A minor triad. A minor triad. G major triad. G major triad. A minor triad. Now if I use the C major scale or the A minor pentatonic scale, but I emphasize those notes, then you'll see what I'm talking about. You can bring in some of that pentatonic, and in fact on the G major and the E minor, you can actually use the E minor pentatonic there. I did that. Okay, I'll give it to you some more. Ready, go. So from a groove standpoint, if you want to work on the groove, like obviously I did, you know. I did something like that for the comping, because that was like what the guitar was doing. So that would look like, it would be like Ghost. But you could also try to do this. So. You just keep it going. You could try that. One note. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. Okay, let's go to the modulation section. This is tricky because we've only got 3 bars in the key of E flat major. And then it modulates back. So it doesn't really loop very conveniently, but we'll just try it. So you're going to be in the key of E flat major for 3 bars, and then you're back over that when it's the F major 7 over G. That's also known as a G sus chord. Then you're back in the key of C major. I'll play it for you once. Right? So we'll try that. You can just have those 3 bars of E flat major. Ready, go. Now you're back in C major right here. And we're going to go on. This is the same progression as the beginning. Here's F major 7, then that G sus, resolved to C major. And here's that A7 flat 9, diminished. Top of the form. We're going to go through the whole form. Bar 9, 10. Going on. Modulation, E flat, here it is. Back in C major right here. And then leave the door open. One bar C major, and then we have that weird chord A7 flat 9. One more time, entire form, bar 5. Going on, modulation, E flat. Going on. I'm not going to play the A chord because then it feels like it needs to keep going. So, let's see if we have any emergency questions about this. I know there might be some people freaking out about this. Let's see. Okay, that's cool. All right. Is the G major over F? You could call that a G7. You could call it that. How do you ghost strum? Well, there's 2 ways to ghost strum, and it doesn't have to be a ghost. So I think of it in 2 ways. I think about, see what I'm doing there? Dugga, dugga, dugga. I'm not hitting the string at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can hit the string. Put all your fingers on, you won't get a harmonic. If you do get a harmonic, move your hand. The double stops on the F major 9 are, I mean, you could, it's really like you've got all these notes. You can think of it as an A minor 7. Any notes from there. And then the G over F, that's just a G triad. So we're kind of ignoring the bass line way up high. The ghost bow, same thing. Same thing. So for bowing, Strumming, bowing, I do it two ways. We either do it at the frog, bouncing, you know. And even there, like, I can have where I'm not even hitting the string, or I can be like that. Up here, also,